What I've just said to you, and the majority of your supporters was agreeing with me. She has just come up and proven me absolutely correct. Categorically 110% correct.
Guys, my phone died, so I didn't hear any of what's gone on in the last 5 minutes.
Dan, there is red flags about
you. Thank you, Dave.
Tell him to
there
fuck
is
off.
red flags about you, Dan, on this app.
Oh, for God's sake, Dave.
No, Angie, don't kick me. Let me speak.
Go on, let him get it out.
Yeah.
Let me speak.
Go
Dan,
on, spit it out then.
Right, okay. There was 2 men and a woman kicking the shit out of you, right? You decided to beat up the woman.
No,
Why
I
didn't you
bit
go for the
her. I
man?
bit her and I broke the other one's nose.
So why didn't you go for the man, not the
I
woman?
fucking did, you fucking idiot. I'll come and do it to you. I'll rip you out of your fucking chair, you silly cum.
You fucking
I don't care if you're not going to do
I'll
it for me,
fucking
you
beat
silly
you all around
cunt.
your back garden, you fucking rancid old fucking nonce.
Why in the back garden, bro?
Yeah.
Dave, you have put pictures on of your grandkids wearing nothing. Get out of here, you fucking...
Did I do that?
Get out of here, you wrong one. Get out of
Seriously?
here, you wrong one.
Seriously, did I do that? Have you got proof?
Yeah, it was on your profile, you fucking nonce.
It wasn't on my profile, bro. I was live.
Stop calling me, bro. You're fucking 300 years older than me. Kate
But you are definitely a nonce. You are definitely a nonce. Beating up a woman.
Beating up a woman? I fucking bit her, you silly cunt. I bit her and broke his nose, and I'll do the same to you, Dave.
You beat her and beat her up.
No, I didn't. Right, you tell me what happened, Dave, because you were there. You tell me.
I don't need to. You tell Pearl.
You tell me. You tell me. And put your camera on as well, you fucking
twat. Bro, what you was telling Pearl.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've heard it, then stop running your fucking mouth, because I'll come to your house and I'll do the same to you. And I'll still drag you around your fucking house, you silly old delirious cunt.
You got nothing on me. You got nothing on me without proof.
I've got nothing on you. You should be on a fucking register for what you've done.
Bring the proof, because you are on the register.
Look at Angela's chat there. Look at Angela's chat.
You are on Claire's law for beating up a woman. Am I right or wrong?
You're completely wrong.
Thank you. I'll prove it.
Right, well, you prove it then, you silly old nonce.
Claire's law.
Fuck off. Nobody wants you. Nobody at all wants you. The best thing you can do is take your fucking self straight to the reservoir and fuck off. That's what you can do. You're not wanted here. No one wants your advice. No one wants to hear from you. You have done deplorable things on this app. Your word carries no weight whatsoever. You're a disgusting old man that's probably got yellow fingers from smoking Golden Virginia fucking tobacco for the past 50 years. And I'd rather, yeah, there you go. Fuck off. Ange. No, I won't fucking stop, Linus. I'll say what the fuck I want to. Who's gonna stop me? Fucking you lot. It's about time you all had some of your own fucking medicine. You all want to throw down the gauntlet? That's completely fine. I will accommodate it all.
Everything okay, guys?
Hiya, love.
What's happened? I've got people in the boxes. One said
well, I'm going now anyway.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'll come back and have a chat with you later.
All right, Dan.
Bye, sweetheart.
See you later, Dan. Bye.
Angie.
Can I ask you guys a question? What I didn't hear half the conversation, but what do you think? Do you agree with them or not?
No, Ange, he's going to get you banned. You keep on letting him up in your box. He just insulted your whole community.
Who did?
Dan.
Guys, I didn't hear because I was on mute. I was on the phone.
Nobody agrees with the thing he's saying. He's just full of it. He's doing this just to manipulate you because you're in a vulnerable state. And he knows that. That's all he's doing it for.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
I'm just going to say one thing. Angie?
Yeah?
You're not in a good state at the moment. People have been coming to your house. You've had threats. You know, don't listen to these people. They're preying on you. Take advice from people that are close to you. And I'll tell you one person that is close to you, and that's Levi. And he cares. Dan is coming in to stir the pot. Now, I've just been on Levi's and I've watched everybody in them comments are like, what's wrong with Angie? You know, we do support Angie. We love her. You know, don't block people, Angie.
But I've just had a phone call from a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, and said to me, and it's true, Levi's number one on the popular. Yeah,
Yes.
which is great, yeah, because I'll support any friend that's on popular number one, don't get me wrong. But however, they're like, you're not on popular number one. Do you not think you should have been on popular number one? How is Levi on there? Because your cult is not loyal to you. They're supporting this man. There's this man who I do love, but they're not, his support community is not supporting you, Ange. That's what the phone call I just had, just literally just 2 minutes.
And
When my own friend was saying, please listen to Dan. You might not like him, but however, he is talking facts right now. Because now, no fault of Levi, but he's number one on the popular. Why aren't you number one on the popular, Ange? Because your own community is supporting this other person.
And I get that you're
That's what my own
hurt.
friend has just said to me.
I get that you're hurt, and I understand that. But that's a conversation you need to have with your
No,
community.
and there's no hate towards Levi, because obviously, if I was in Levi's position, you'd want to get to number one on the leaderboard, popular board, whatever. But however, his community are not supporting me. He keeps saying they're not. They are, but they're not. We are supporting Levi. Yeah, I've gone into his lives many times. He had 2.3K. Yeah, the cult. Right. When I see my viewers, there's no one from his community. They hate me. But you're sitting there supporting him. They're not supporting me. They're not. They hate me.
From the comments in Levi's, everybody has got your back. Like, I really want you to know that. And that's why I've come in.
My own
I've just,
cult in there. My own cult was saying, let's get to Levi to number one. Let's get to Levi to number one. They don't even do that on my own platform.
okay, I'm just going to give you some advice, right?
Do you get what I'm saying? There's no hate on Levi himself, though.
Guys, in the comments, yes, it is, Claire. Just be quiet. I'm here to help Angie. And another thing is, you know, they are supporting her. They are supporting her. It's because a cult are going over, maybe doing comments. I'm not sure. But you guys, as mods, should be supporting her. I just think she's dead upset. I really do. People come into her door. It's bad.
Ow. I'm here.
Angie, I'm going to drop my darling, but just to give you, just from my perspective, right, I'm going to say, I've just come from Levi's. Everybody's upset in them comments over you today, right? You've got a lot of love over there, my darling. Don't ever think that Levi is not your friend.
I'm not saying he isn't. I'm really not. But I had my cult getting someone else to number one on the popular. Yeah, you're my community. And that's where you need to realise that, yeah? But if you want to go support him, you know, absolutely. But his community are not supporting me. They're not. Stop saying they are. Sarah, his biggest gifter, is not gifting me. They're not. None of them are gifting here. But you're supporting them. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's gotta be like both, you know, work out as in, you know, both sides,
A
right?
50-50 kind of thing where your people are supporting him and he support you.
No, but his community is not supporting me.
Okay, well that's something that obviously you could speak to Levi about, but don't get upset. Enjoy the rest of your.
I'm not getting upset. I'm not bothered. Listen, I'm not upset. But when I see my community saying, "Come on, let's get Levi to number one," that's not okay, in my opinion. Because
Is there any way?
you're my, you know, this is my community. Why are you trying to get someone else to number one?
Is there any chance you could? Is there any chance you could stay
Because
on
I
one
don't
account?
see Sarah, his biggest gifter, saying, "Come on, let's get Angie to number one." She will never say that, and she will never do that.
But Sarah's just been stating that she does come over and she has
doesn't.
been.
She doesn't. No, she doesn't. She's a liar.
But you have had Red Raven, haven't you? You've had a couple of those.
Red Raven. Oh, Red Raven. Yeah, but I don't want Red Raven to gift me because I think she's a bit vulnerable.
So what I would say to you is, do your own thing, my darling. But Levi does have a lot of love for you, and over there,
Yeah, I'm not saying he
100% love.
doesn't, but I should be number one on the popular, and I don't care what anyone says. I should be
Well, why
number one on
don't-
the popular.
Why
right?
don't you stay on one?
Fault
Stay
is
on one.
supporting someone else, right? That's gotten someone else to number one on the popular.
Okay,
Yeah, and
hear
that's
me
a
out.
Yeah,
Hear me
you've
out.
got to support someone else on the popular to get that person to number one on the popular. And
Hear me out.
on Levi, but that's a fact.
Angie, hear me out on this. Can you not stay on one account, and work on that one account?
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Lindsay.
How are you?
I'm
I'm
going to
good,
drop
thank
down, guys.
Good.
Thank you for having me up, Angie.
All right.
Sending you love.
I hear what I heard what Unknown was saying there about you staying on the one account, but it's difficult for you because the boxes keep getting banned and stuff. I think what's people are focusing on kind of the wrong things at the minute. At no point have you said that you have any lack of love for Levi. Like, you're always supportive of Levi and you have a lot of time for him. And I don't think that that's got anything to do with it. People are trying to make it like an issue where that.
You know, Lindsay, his community never come over here like I've seen today and say, come on, let's get Angie on the popular. Never. But my cult is doing that. And to me, that's just a lot of disloyalty there.
I think that the cult enjoy you and Levi together. I think that they do. I mean, I've said it. Your guys go hard for you. They really, really do.
Yeah.
But whenever you and Levi are together, I think they enjoy that. And then whenever you're not on and Levi is on, I think that they go over and spend time in Levi's. And today, I mean, I agree. I think you should have been at popular number one. I really do think that you should be. And
My community.
It all started off with Chippy was on live this morning and he was in front of Levi, and this is where it all stemmed from, because Levi was cam 2ing Chippy, and Chippy was discussing yourself, discussing EQ, and Levi was pushing it. He's like, come on, let us get past Chippy. And doing so it wasn't like, oh, get me to number one to start off with. It was to beat Chippy. And that's where it stemmed from. It wasn't like, oh, let's get him to number one to begin with.
Yeah.
He had Evil Queen was in there pushing it for him as well. And I think if you've got your mods here, they need to push it more. That's all. We just need to push it more and say, right, we need more heart me's, because that's what Levi does.
Sophie and Levi, they give to each other, you know what I mean?
Yes, that helps. But you do need people to push it. And if you've got mods that are not doing that, you've got the wrong mods. So you need people to push you. You need to sell yourself as well, Angie.
I think that the mods do try. They really do. But I think one of the issues that is that, like, whenever you come on in the morning, and I think it's very quick whenever you go like into battling with Levi. And I think in order for the popular, what I see anyway, is that the people who are kind of able to push the popular more so are the ones that kind of focus on it for maybe the first like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, where you're kind of pushing those popular votes and reminding people that you're pushing popular. But then whenever it goes into matches and stuff, I think you lose kind of focus on the popular, and it just becomes about the battles and having fun. And I mean, people love that too. But I don't think it's. I don't think that we can say it's the mods. I think everybody, like as a whole community, needs to actually focus on popular if that's the point.
Yeah.
But also it's like I think that's the least of Angie's issues at the minute. She's had an absolute nightmare for days and days and days. She hasn't slept.
You're saying that's the least of Angie's issues, but then you've got a guy called Dan that comes in that's boasting about biting a woman and punching guys' dogs.
But again, that's Dan, and he's trying to get a platform. This is Angie's platform, and I think what's happening is everybody's focusing on what everybody else is doing.
Lindsay, I'm warming to Dan though, to be fair. I am actually warming to him.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I do. I think what happens is a lot of people, Angie, who you're kind of close to, they've all kind of started off on that really negative kind of foot where it's been involved in trolling, or there's been like there's been not so good stuff where they've come to your attention, and normally it's stuff that's aimed towards you in a negative way.
You know what, Lindsay? If I weren't battling Levi, he would never have been on number one in the popular. And I suppose it's, you know, people saying, oh, he's using you. And then sometimes it kind of gets to you a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
I understand that it can
I'm
kind
not
of
saying he is. I'm not saying any of that. But it does get to you a little bit.
yeah, it can get into your head because
Yeah,
you're hearing stuff often enough. But I mean, I don't personally think that Levi is using you. I think the two of you benefit from each other because whenever you're on and you're battling, you have fun. You get that additional,
I agree.
yeah, you get that additional income coming in, and it's it's business at the end of the day. This is work.
I don't hate Levi. It's nothing to do with Levi.
No way, and it's very
nothing
clear that you don't.
Levi.
Brilliant at keeping you calm. And the two have got a brilliant relationship. And you are funny together. And then when you've got Zach coming in and stuff, it's really enjoyable.
See that his community don't support me. So why are we
Well,
supporting
your community.
They don't. And please don't say they do. They don't. I might get
a lot of love from you. For a lot of folk I've seen a lot of love from your community. And they'll always have your back in different rooms as well. Always. It's just maybe you're just having a rough day. You're tired. Let's get you and Levi on the popular. Get the two of yous on it.
Yeah.
Push it today. Get Levi in and just push it.
Yeah. Listen, I've always said me and Levi will benefit from each other.
Yes.
You know, when people say he's using you, I say no, because I make more money battling. You know, whoever it may be, Levi or somebody else, I make more money from a battle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the way it goes, though.
I
Isn't
think it does get to your head a bit, though, when you get a lot of messages saying this person's using you. It does get into your head a bit.
I think a lot of it is like it's down to what you enjoy, Angie. If you enjoy spending time with people on the app, then that's up to you. If you enjoy having time with battling Levi, then battle Levi.
No, I love Levi. I have no issue with
If I can just say, see Prudden, I see your comments saying send a big gift then. It's pretty hard when you're getting treatment and you don't have an income. So everybody's got personal things going on as well. So I just think watch what you say and hashtag be kind.
You know, I'm popular number 21, 28, big deal. You know, you want to support someone else on the leaderboard. That's how I see it. I'm sorry, that's how I see it. I've got Athena, my supporter, going, come on, let's get Levi to number one. I don't see his community saying, let's get Angie to number one. But you're sitting there saying, let's get you know what I mean? To me, it's all about loyalty. And I love Levi, but however, it is my job. It's his job also.
Yeah.
You know, and I have no problems with Levi. It's nothing to do with Levi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I think it's been a difficult time.
They're not supporting me. They're not. Please don't say they are, 'cause they're not. But you're supporting him. That's how I see it.
I suppose. I mean,
that's why he's doing so well. And
do you think today there was a bit of a difference because it was because he did get so far unpopular, and then it was a bit of a push to get him up there for today, to get him to number one or to get him on podium?
He's got to number one, let's face it, from battling me. You cannot deny that. He would not have got to number one otherwise, right? Because he's never got to number one before, right? From Camtuing me. He's got to number one from battling me. Because my community is supporting him, which is fine. But you're not supporting me, you're supporting someone else. I don't understand.
I don't think, I seen somebody in the comments saying, why can't you just be happy for him? I think people are happy for him. I think, Angie, you are happy for Levi that he is there, but it's just you're kind of questioning sort of what's happening in
my community, yeah.
And I do think that if it was...
You want to get someone else to number one, but hello, but you watched me all day. Why are you here then?
But I think that if there was a bit of focus on popular whenever you came on at the start, I do think that sometimes you do go, you go straight into the battles, or you come on and you do your FYP, you're on all the time, you know, you do put in so many hours, people look for you whenever you're not here, all of that stuff is very, very real. But like you have, if you want to do popular, then I think that you have to tell people that that's what you want to do on that day, and then just focus on
EQ
that.
helped him, then let her carry on helping him, because I've gifted EQ many lions. Many lions. So let EQ
We've
continue.
not had Zach on. Zach's not been on today. Miss Red's not been on today. So Levi wouldn't probably be on the podium if they were on as well.
But I mean, Levi puts the hours in as well. Like he does. Levi puts the hours in. He puts the time in. He does, and he's been here. He's been here for long enough, but I hear I kind of want to separate it off from what Angie's saying, because it, like, Angie, I don't feel like you're digging at Levi at all. I really don't. Like, I don't think that that's what it is. I think it's just about like trying to arrange things on your platform so that you get the chance to do that, instead of maybe, because you give a lot to other people all the time. Like you've got us in boxes now when you could be sitting doing popular.
I mean, I just feel I've given many people platforms. I've gifted people. I've done all this. I've done talent shows. I'm gifting for my own money. What am I getting from that? Nothing. For my own community. You want to support someone else. That's how I feel. And that the money for the talent shows, that's coming from me, not Levi, not EQ. It's coming from no one else but me.
Yeah.
I've gifted thousands of pounds on here. I've gifted a lot of money out. I mean, my community have supported me. Don't get me wrong, they have.
Yeah.
I have put in a lot of work. But however, I just feel it's, I don't know.
Yeah. I genuinely don't think that you're saying anything. I don't think that you're saying anything bad, because I know that it's not coming from a place where you're trying to say.
I don't think anybody's saying that's anything bad. I don't think that's the case.
I've got my own cult, and Levi's live this morning saying, come on, let's get Levi to number one. People that don't even get me to number one, that don't even put that in the messages. And my own community, his community, Sarah, his biggest gifter, does never come over here and say, come on, let's get Angie to number one. To me, it's all about loyalty. Where is your loyalty? You're sitting there supporting someone else. If you want to support someone else, stay on that person's live. Stay there. That's how I see it.
Yeah, to be fair to Sarah, I have seen Sarah over here. I have seen Sarah over here. I haven't, like, maybe not recently, but I have seen Sarah over here. Because I think that's where I ended up following Sarah from.
Yeah.
But there is, I mean, I just think that there's a lot more going on than just this, and I know that that's kind of. It does come down to loyalty with you a lot of the time, loyalty and genuineness, and people having your back 100%. And that makes sense, because there's a lot of people that maybe don't always have your back, and you have experienced people that you've trusted that have turned on you. And I think that it makes it a very sensitive kind of thing if there is that feeling that maybe somebody doesn't have your back the same way as you would have their back.
Yeah.
Is that fair enough to say? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Levi, got what he got from battling me, and that's a fact. He wouldn't have got to number one without battling me, right?
And I'm sure he'll appreciate
it's a little bit, when I see my cult, although I wanted him to do well, I just feel also they don't have that same energy. His community don't have the same energy over here. They don't. And I don't care if anyone says they don't.
I do think that
Evil Queen would like the box. EQ.
Oh, EQ.
Would like to be boxed.
Come on, EQ.
I just don't think that it's like my community supported Levi with Sophie and everything. Like, so my viewers might not like you and they like Levi better. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if you look at, I've got evidence, put me in the big box and I'll show you who his gifters are right now and how much they've spent. So it's not even your people. I don't get it. You're acting like I've got no clout when I sat in his box all morning going, come on, everyone, give him all the gifts, everyone, let's get him to number one. He's never been number one before.
It started off with Chippy trying to get past Chippy. That's how it all started.
It's nothing to do with delusive people. There might be people that don't
remember.
like you from my side who gifted
You need to
Levi.
remember, I've got people like Dan and people saying, but
They're just liars, though. They want to cause trouble, so you've got no one, like
I
we
know,
told
but
you before.
it's draining when it's every day I'm getting messages. This person's using you. I mean, how are you not number one? He's number one. Do you get what I'm saying?
Look at his gifters. Sophie Bailey, Mags is my one. Sarah Sezzy, she doesn't even gift me, but she comes in my live. These people, Leslie Henn, they've all massively gifted them. They're my people, not yours.
Yeah.
So nobody's turning on you. It's just that he got the support of my people. 'Cause I wasn't on at 9
It's
either.
kind of triggering.
Honestly, I wasn't on because Miss Red wasn't on. So I joined and I asked all my people, come on, everybody just send. And there was people sending £50 gifts, flying jets, like people from my audience.
I've seen it though, EQ. My cult is saying, come on, let's get Levi to number one. They don't even do that on my platform.
But that's because you speak up for Levi and say how much you love him and to do this for Levi. So then your people are only following what you're saying. So when there's a day where, like, obviously it's been made a big deal of to get to number one or whatever, I think they just believe that you wouldn't mind, but obviously you didn't.
I think it's difficult, isn't it, EQ? Because I mean, there's a lot of kind of messages. Angie's seeing a lot of people saying different things, and sometimes Angie.
But if she looks at the people in the chat here, they haven't got a cult badge who are saying that believe Dan, we stick up with Dan. The ones with the badges are saying we hate Dan, ignore him.
Yeah.
So I wish Angie had listened to the people who are paying £3 a month instead of these no badges, who are Miss Red's people, who are Luke's people, who are people who don't like her. They want you to be on your own, so they want you to be thinking Levi's doing this, that and the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think over time it does get to you a little bit, yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like, people planting that seed in your head. Yeah. But I do want Levi to do well. Of course I do. But when you get people like, Dan messaging me saying he's...
But since when has Dan been your friend to even listen to? When's Dan even been your friend to listen to? And whoever this friend... Oh, shit. Sorry, me bug zapper just went off as I walked in the kitchen. I shit myself. Listen, why would you listen to... Whoever this friend who's on the phone to you, they're not your friends because they wouldn't be bigging Dan up when all of your cult are saying no to Dan.
They're not bigging my Dan up. What they were
they are
saying
saying believe Dan, he's right.
No. What she said was, Angie, right? You're always pushing for popular. Why is Levi number one and not you? Think about it, right? Dan is, and she did say Dan was right. That he's number one. Think about it. He came to.
Nobody's on.
You do this, you do that.
Nobody's on, Angie. Miss Red hasn't come on to take a number one popular. Like I joined his box this morning and told my people to get him up to number one. Like he never gets a day like this. You know what I mean? I just think it's very unfair.
Yeah. It's also because of the accounts though as well. It is because if you had one account that was built up that people were able to send the populars and they were able to hit those higher levels, then you would get up there really, really quick. But the fact that you're on so many different accounts and you're still getting to the 20s is really good. But it's that whenever you're on that main account, it's about kind of focusing on the popular, because everybody who does it is pushing popular and just popular only for a period of time. That's what Levi did this morning, isn't it? He was like, it was all about the popular.
Yeah.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Nick.
Right, Angie, I'm not going to be favourable, right? But you need to stop listening to Dan because he's trying to single you out, and you need to stop listening to Nick because she's peck in your ear.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to Nick to be fair.
She's the one all going all over TikTok, Angie.
Yeah.
Laughing and sending text messages. How she made you change your mattress because she carried on and on and on.
No one's made me change my mattress. I've got that myself.
But this is what she's saying.
Yeah, I don't care what she's saying. I got that myself. Yeah.
No, I know. We know you got it yourself. But she laughs all over the TikTok. How she puts thoughts in your head. And
no, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Well, whoever the friend is who's telling you to believe Dan and Dan's right, they're not your friend. I'm sorry.
Right.
You know, the cult are getting fed up. I will be honest, the cult are getting fed up with box battles all the time because it's boring and repetitive. And when you were opening the boxes and everybody was going in and having their opinions, it was more exciting, for want for another word, to be watching and be part of.
Yeah.
And like when it's box battles day in, day out, it is getting boring.
You've got to realise as well, Delusive, when you're vocalising to some of these simps, like if it's Delusive Smiles, for instance, she's a simp. She would suck up your arsehole no matter what you did. So if you turn round to her, Angie, and you go, can you believe that they've got Levi up? She would ponder to you and go, I know, isn't it awful? Because she's a super fan, you know what I mean? So she would tell you what you want to hear.
I love Smiles.
But she'd tell you what you want to hear. Does everyone in those boxes agree? She would literally go along with anything and go, no, you're right, Angie. So she's pondering to you. She's feeding into the delusion instead of saying, no, Angie, think about it. You know, blah, blah, blah. She's not done any of that by the sounds of it. She's just agreed with you because she's enabled your
But do
fears.
you not think, though, EQ, that Levo got to number one from battling me? Yes or no? Would he have got there without battling me?
No, I don't think that you're right, Angie. I think, like, I don't know why you want credit for Levi doing well. Why do you want that credit?
I don't want credit. That's what
You
people
do.
are saying.
You want people to
That's
bow
what
on the
people are
knees to you and say,
saying.
thank you, Angie, you gave me life when Levi does his
No,
own
I'm
thing.
not saying that. That's what people are saying. They're saying that, you know...
Well, listen to your friends and not these random people. You haven't even got a cult badge next to the name.
Yeah, anyway, listen, let's not talk too much. Let's move on now.
Feeling vulnerable. You've had 3 days of shit. You've had people that you're addressing everything, so
I've
you're not
not
thinking
slept.
straight. But listening to the smiles, indulging your delusions is not good.
Yeah, but EQ, this is it. Ever since that Clapper video got put out, Angie's been nosediving, and everybody's coming in for a pinch of her and putting stupid stuff in her head when they know she's mentally going down. As a cult, we can see that.
Yeah, she's had no sleep or nothing.
No, exactly. But these people who reckon to be her friends are just coming in and head pecking her when she is low, and we
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah, I'm not...
I think because you've got trauma of people using you in the past for a platform, but I promise you, Levi's not doing that. He loves you.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't try and gain anything over you, you know what I mean? He's not like being malicious, going, oh, look, I'm better than Delusive or any of those things. He's actually heartbroken on his live, you know what I mean?
Angie, can you not see what they're doing?
Hello.
Hello, you've got to see what they're doing. EQ's spot on. They see a chink in the armour because you've been on the phone to Nick this morning and she's filling your head full of nonsense.
I haven't been on the phone to Nick at all.
Well, you said that on your live that you had, but anyway.
I messaged her, yeah.
Right. Well, what they're seeing is a chink thinking that there's something between you and Levi and they're trying to attack it to leave you on your own so that you end up with nobody.
I sent her a voice note to her. I sent her a voice note. I wasn't on the phone to her, guys, but carry on, sorry.
And they're trying to get you on your own to create a divide amongst what they're calling the Rat Pack so that you all go against each other and then they can sit back and get stronger for their end, and you're letting them do it.
Mm-hmm.
Levi is good for you. You're also good for him, yes, but he helps you a lot of the times when there's things going on. He's the first one to come in and support you. And I was watching his live before you came live, and it's been EQ and Sophie's guys that are backing him. So I think you're getting a wee bit paranoid, all the shit that's going on, but he's one of the biggest guys that's going to be there to support you, so please don't go against him.
And he's heartbroken. He literally is so upset on his live.
So I'm going to maybe drop now and maybe send Levi a message.
It's so heartbroken, guys. Everyone go over and support him some more.
Delusive, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't think we should just...
It's other people filling her head with crap.
It is. And the thing is
And
we
she's
all
got
know-
BPD and no sleep, sorry.
We all know Angie is down. We see it in her. And you see all these people coming in to just go at her when she's at her lowest. They won't come for her when she's at her strongest.
But this is what I'm saying. So, like, it's like yesterday, people were trying to make out to Delusive, don't let Levi control you, because Levi was being a friend, and I was also in Levi's chat saying, can you let her know she doesn't need this, blah, blah, blah. And then they're making her think, oh, look, he's controlling you. No, he's not. He's being an actual friend and saying this will reflect so bad and it'll go tits up. You don't need it right now. It was just being a friend, but it's other people. It's the comments who are not the cult, because she's got everyone in here, you know what I mean?
I feel like sometimes, I think sometimes people forget that, like, Angie, you can say what you do want to do and what you don't want to do. Like, if you don't want to battle, then you can say no. And if you don't want people in your boxes, you can say no. And I think that that's important because, I don't know, maybe sometimes you feel, maybe you feel a bit like...
She's been let down by so many people on this app, so she's got no trust for people.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Hi, Smiles.
Hi, Ange. Right, first and foremost, I don't ponder to every one of Andy's needs. Second of all, I will tell Andy off TikTok what I think about certain people, but guess what? I'm going to do it right now. Angie, this is going to be the first time that you guys are going to hear me telling Angie what I really think.
Okay.
Nick is definitely not a friend. She's an enemy, one that wants to just put little seeds in your head, right?
I've not spoken to Nick. I've
Whether you spoke to her on the phone, on a WhatsApp message, whatever, doesn't matter, right? Nick is the biggest problem of all, okay? I support you in many ways, right? Support you in many ways, and I'm always there for you on the phone if you need so, right? Which I've told you many times, if you need me, you can call me whenever. So when people says to me, or when people come on and say, oh, I ponder to every one of Andy's needs, no, because when I'm
He's
off
told her that
TikTok,
Levi's are wrong in them.
I've never said Levi's are wrongin'. Never said Levi's are wrongin', right?
And it's taken from her and stuff and indulging her delusions.
Wow, nice.
No, whoever she was on the phone to, she came back on and said, my friends just said, so if that was you, it's you. If it's not, it's not.
It wasn't me.
Well, thank you. There you go. I said it wasn't in the first place.
It
Somebody
wasn't
said it was you. I said, well, if it is her, she's going along with delusions. Thanks for clearing it up. I apologise.
Thanks for that. Yeah, it wasn't. I never said anything like that. I've told Angie. Everybody seems to think that I butter Andy's arsehole online, right? I'm nice to her online, okay? But if I've got something to say to her off the phone, I will tell her off the phone, off of live.
Well, I apologise. Somebody wrote your name into it.
And I
Bastard.
accept that apology, EQ, and I appreciate that.
Smaz is coming on smoke. I like it.
What I don't like is when people sit there and are like, oh, well, Nick is this and Nick is... No, Nick is not fucking anything. Nick's a jumped up little cunt that needs to get a life and stop pissing around.
Who's in Angie's ear then?
He's always going in your ear, Ange. Always.
Oh, she's there again on the phone now.
Always.
Here's the phone again.
And also Dan as well. What the fuck is he coming in your box for today?
It's this Nick. She's saying Dan's right because she doesn't like any of yous, you see. So she wants to break a support network away from her by backing somebody who all the users saying no about.
Exactly.
Sorry, Smiles. Somebody said it was you.
No, that's okay, kid. That's okay. But when you get Dan coming in this box this morning, talking to Angie like a piece of shit and saying, I told you this, I told you that. Dan, where were you the other day in the box when someone came to Angie's house and you were bigging that person up?
She's on the phone again now, look.
Really nice. And if that's Nick on the phone, Ange, you can tell her to go fuck herself from me and all.
It's funny how we're all saying one thing and Delusive speaking to Nick who's saying a different thing. Why would Nick be saying different things to everybody
Nick
else, to people who actually care about her?
Nick doesn't like it because she finally got blocked on one of Angie's accounts from the cult.
So she's dripping poison.
So she doesn't like it because Angie's not her best buddy no more. Trying to fill stuff in Angie's head with bullshit as usual. Honestly, Nick...
whoever it is making her look stupid, so...
Nick, you need to give your head a wobble. You're such
because
a
you know Red's going to go on tomorrow and Luke and everybody and say, look at Angie getting affected over the popular and she's going to get ripped a new one because of this Nick chatting shit.
Absolutely she is. Absolutely. But again, Ange likes Nick for whatever reasons, I don't know, right? Because if this is one person you like, oh, I'd be seriously worried.
Probably because you all don't. You know she likes to be different.
She's such a jumped up little bitch.
Because she sent her a phone.
Careful, the boxes, love.
Sorry. Honestly, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it because people have actually found out what she's really like, Nick. That's what your problem is.
And Angie's talking to her on purpose because you know what she's like.
Well, Nick, you don't like it because people have found out what you're really like. People have seen what you're really like, and that's what you don't like. Well, guess what? More's coming, bitch.
Careful.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't get the boxes banned, Smiles.
But anyway,
Is this your account, Lindsay?
No.
People who always say that Angie's mods are never there. Angie's mods are always there.
Angie, she's dripping poison in your ear, whoever that is.
The people who say that Angie's mods are never there, Angie's mods are always there.
Angie?
Yeah.
She's dripping poison, whoever that is, love.
Who?
Whoever you've just spoken to again.
Oh, no, that's nothing to do with what we talked about.
Okay.
Nothing
Be
to
careful
do
of this Nick one, Ange. I know you like to be different and go against everybody.
Oh,
but
no,
just be careful.
nothing to do with it.
She's making you look stupid, and Red and all that are going to run with, Angie's affected over the popular now because of whoever's enabled you.
The only one that's making Angie look... Can I speak?
Yeah.
The only one... It's me on the phone to Angie, and the only one that's making Angie look stupid is all you lot. Because where were you, any of you, this morning when Angie was upset?
In her freaking comments.
Yeah, get your mouth, don't shout at
Trying
me.
to sort out the ignorant people in the comments. That's where I was.
Please just let Cheryl talk, please.
Levi wouldn't be where he is now if it wasn't for Angie. Everybody goes in Angie's box, right? They get the little platform and they do a dump on her. That's the problem, yeah?
Hasn't done none of that.
But Andrew
Well, yeah, because he was on 200 before
Why are
Angie
you
had
like
in the
this? Is
box.
it because you're from Wales and Corey's little mate trying to take Angie down?
Now
Please do,
listen
you're
to me,
Welsh.
you. Listen
It's
to
funny
me,
that you're
you.
Welsh.
Hey, Big Mouth, listen to me, Big Mouth. I am
You've
not
got a big
Corey's
belly. I can
friend
tell
at
you're
all.
fat by the way you're talking. So just know
I'm
that
a
you can
traveller
even
woman,
hear the sound
a
because your lungs
gypsy
go
woman,
bigger. You
okay?
see,
You can't have a word in edgeway, can you, Big Mouth?
because
can
you're
you?
talking shit to Angie.
I am not talking shit to Angie at all. I am telling Angie to open her eyes to all the little people that wasn't there this morning when she was up fucking set.
We were all
That's
there.
what I'm
She has
telling
our phone
Angie.
numbers.
Do you know
Levi
what's
tried
wrong
to
with
get
you,
on with her. She
EQ?
kept
I
denying him.
even
Ask her.
called her. So what are you,
You know
chatting
what?
about? I have called her this morning. I have been in the comments, sorting out the comments. So get your facts straight, Shell. Before you start
what's
coming
wrong?
in here saying
Let me
people
tell
aren't
you
there for
something.
her. We're always there for her. Even calling her offline when other people can't be fucking bothered to. So don't come in here saying we don't do stuff because we were in the fucking live when she was crying her eyes out.
Okay, forget about that, but carry on, Shell.
I'm only saying, Ange, right? Everybody that you've given a platform to, they have dumped on you, right? I told you this morning, listen to Dan, he was talking common sense. That's
Oh
all
my
I said.
God.
He's
Shut
only
your mouth,
saying
you
Listen to
big mouth.
Dan. I can't
You
believe the words
big
coming out. I
mouth.
can't believe you're in
But
Angie's ear.
Shell, you
Listen,
dumped
Big Mouth,
Angie
shut
and had a
up,
lot to
shut
say
up.
about Angie when you went
You're
over to
outrageous
Phil's
what you're
box
trying to do to
and you
Delusive.
slagged Angie right off. So
Oh, I
you're
do.
only saying that.
I
Yes,
do.
you did, Shell. When you
You're a
dumped
lying
Angie,
bitch. You
I'm not
are a
lying
lying
bitch.
bitch.
Me and you
That's
were
what you
friends
are.
He's
on
going to get your
YouTube.
Ask
boxes banned,
Angie.
swearing
Me and
over
you
Ask
were
Delusive.
friends.
Angie, do I go in any boxes? I got reasons why I don't go in boxes. This is why I asked Angie, I phoned her. I'm not having no one taking the blame for what I said this morning. And as for you, EQ, you know one day you will become down a peg or two because you think you own the rap.
You need to come
Perhaps
down
you
an
do.
inch size or two, love.
You need to keep that bag
You're
on your head,
disgusting.
my
I
woman.
can't believe that you're even telling Delusive all these terrible things that people are
Why?
getting
'Cause I'm
platforms
telling
for.
her the truth.
Levi gets help from me, a deluded cow. I always promote Levi. Big
Don't
up
call me
Levi. He's
deluded
the best
cow,
FYP
bitch.
Cam 2
Don't
show
call
ever.
me a deluded
So it's
cow, you
my
dirty
audience that have
bitch.
supported him this morning. Nothing to do with Angie, and I proved that. Go and look at who's gifted Angie. Fucking Levi right now, and it's all my fucking people. It's Mags, it's Leslie, and everyone. So you're chatting shit. You're telling her to listen to Dan, who
Listen,
can't
you know
stand
what
her,
you need
who
to
said
do?
the fucking worst things about her only a week ago, was calling her
I
a
want
dirty,
to know-
smelly drunk and an alcoholic and this, and you're saying we should listen to him?
I want to know off the other one who I've been going in boxes slagging Angie off. Because you're a liar. I don't go in boxes. You're a fucking liar.
Shell, when Pearl and Angie first fell out.
Oh, that was fucking a year ago, you stupid
Yeah,
bitch.
but you went. Don't call me a stupid fucking bitch because I know where you live. So don't even come
You
in
know
for
where
me.
I live?
Yeah, you
Is
told
that what
me.
you just said?
You
Oh,
told
my
me.
darling.
You
Oh,
told
my
me
God.
on an inbox.
Let me tell you
told
something. I
me
live
on
in
an inbox.
Flashley.
You told me on an inbox.
I live in Flashley. You want
I
to
know where
come
you
down? You come down, my darling.
I
I'll
will
be
come
waiting
down.
for you.
I will. Well, you wait, my love.
Well, come down then.
Jill, can I ask you a question without you shouting?
Yeah.
Right, so you've been on the phone and you've said that about Dan. So my question to you is, why would you ask her to listen to somebody who sat Cam Tuna pissing herself laughing when somebody came to her door?
Because she's upset, and I don't like to see Angie upset, and Dan was speaking a bit of sense.
A bit of sense with some stuff I agree, but no Levi. Definitely no Levi, so he's just trying to create a divide.
Well, at the end of the day, facts is facts. When it happened, Angela will say, well, Michelle was right. If I was wrong, I say I'm wrong. But if you know you, EQ, let me tell you something. You the biggest mouth bitch on this
You know
fucking
Dan
app.
promoted
And
a
one
clapper,
day, my
and
woman,
Dan
you will
promoted
be
her
taken
clapper
down
and
one
made
day.
people go over
So
to an
fuck
account
you.
where it was on
Go and
and
fuck
to watch
yourself.
Angie's clapper. You think he's got her best interests?
100%
I also think that she needs to apologise for saying that people weren't in the comments like her mods in the comments.
But why are they acting like Delusive's the queen of everything and she's give Levi all this clout? No, she sits battling him and she makes shitloads of money out of battling him. It's me who promotes him and I has done for a long time. Even when Delusive didn't like him, I was sending everyone over, so I don't get why this shell is chatting a load of shit in Angie's ear.
Yeah, can I say something? Because I spoke to Shell this morning, and I want to say how I feel. I do feel what she. I didn't hear everything because I was on the phone call. But however, I do feel people were not there for me when someone turned up at my house. Where were my mods? Where were people?
We all ran lives telling it was disgusting. Dan sat
Yeah,
there
you were.
laughing.
No, I'm not talking about
Dan
you,
sat
you.
there laughing that somebody had come to your home while we all showed it on our lives and said it was fucking
Yeah.
disgusting. But you should listen to Shell and you should listen to Dan. Because they had your
Well,
back on that day,
I'm not
didn't they?
listening to Dan.
They had your back on that day.
Yeah.
When they were showing it with Pearl and everybody laughing at you. This Shell has got your worst interest at heart.
I agree.
Angie, it's hard as well because at times when people do try and stick up for you,
Guys, I cannot say that about Shell. I don't think she's got my, bad interest. What Iki was saying, I really don't. I just think that she was just saying that she understands where I'm coming from in regards to Levi.
Ange, you're moaning about people when people do stick up for you, when people go in Red's box and stuff and stick up for you, you say you can stick up for yourself. So it's difficult because people.
Hope, do you want to get back in the box? I'm trying to request you. Right. Urban's in the box.
Lady Di's trying to get in, Angie.
Oh, Lady Di. Lady Di, was it Minnie Mac? It was Minnie Mac that sent the McDonald's. Thank you. Hey, Lady Di.
I just think that Shell needs to.
Hi, Ange.
I think.
Can I just can I just say something?
Yeah.
Respectfully, Snell, has she left?
Shell, yeah, Shell.
Yes, she's left. I've never even heard of you. I have never even seen you in one of Angie's boxes.
Yeah, she speaks to me on WhatsApp, Lady Di. Yeah.
I've never seen her jump on alive ever and, be there for you when you really need it. And also, can I just say, when you're saying, Ange, about your mods are not there for you, I've seen Eternity go to war for you in the comments. I've seen it behind the scenes lots of times.
I'm not saying in the comments, I'm talking about in the boxes.
But then you go mental when they do jump in boxes and you say you can stick up for yourself. So it's hard for the mods because 1 minute when they do stick up for you, you moan about it, and then when they didn't stick up for you, they moan about it. So they're caught between a rock and a hard place.
And I know Lynn's is always in the box when there's problems. She came in right after me. I was just lucky enough to get in that day, and Jojo, we're all there for you.
And I sit and use my platform every day to defend you. But you're listening to this Shell one when you've got people who are around you a lot saying, ignore this Shell. She wants you to side with Dan. When Dan was laughing, showing the live where Angel was outside, telling her to go back and to get you and to beat you and things like that. And she's saying, listen to Dan about Levi. Levi's been nothing but a gentleman and lovely and kind and caring and never done anything wrong to you other than when you've fallen out in the past.
And also, I've seen the Evil Army jump in your lives. I've seen them.
I honestly didn't know that Dan was saying
you,
that.
Angie. They really do.
do.
It's so upsetting where what place you're at today. I'm so upset for you, but you've got to sort of try and turn away from these negative people who are filling your ear with rubbish. We have definitely got your best interests at heart.
All of us mods have got her. All of it. I mean, I said to Anne, I've got Angie's back regardless, and I always have done, and I always will do. If I think I need to say something to her, I'm not going to do it online. I'll do it offline and have a conversation with her on the phone because not everything needs to be done online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Angie, half the time when we do try to ring, you don't answer the phone anyway.
True.
Yeah, she's a nightmare, isn't she, to get on the phone?
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to get you on the phone.
Yeah, that's true.
Still blocked on Angie's
Can I
phone.
just say one thing and jump down?
Hello.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
I think Levi deserves it. He does all the camping with you. He battles with you, and you're an awesome team.
Yeah.
And I think.
So why don't you go gift
he
him then?
deserves.
Why are you on my platform?
Deserves. I gift you every day. I gift EQ when I'm in there.
Thank you,
I send her
Evan.
trains. I always gift you, but I just feel like he deserves it. You know what I mean? You're a great team, and we do support you. And I'm not.
Yeah,
in
but
there.
you've never got me on podium.
And,
you're not understanding the urban, right? So I've been on here 5 years, right? I've been on here 5 years, right? And I come on here. I'm on here most of the time, right? I've started to battle Levi. He got to podium, so I'm getting messages saying that Levi's using you and blah blah.
I sat in his box telling everyone to gift him, Angie. I told everybody with all my platform to gift him. It's nothing to do with the cult. Who out of the cult has gifted her today? Tell me the names. What are your mods called that have turned on you and have sat there with Levi instead of you? It's not happened. Shell one's lying. Isn't it funny she's from Wales, where Corey's from? How do you know she's not been planted? Because you suspect all of us who you sit around every day. How do you know she's not trying to tear you down from the outside? Because why is she the only one saying it?
Yeah, but you're telling people, you're telling the cult, and the cult are also gifting. Do you know what I mean? Which is fine.
Name some. I'll name 10 people a man who gifted them this morning massively.
Well,
Jets and everything.
Popular. Let's just cut the bullshit out.
I honestly, I'm gonna drop because I just will end up reading you the riot act. You're out of order. You're horrible to Levi for nothing. He's not done anything to you, Angie. So I'm going because I'll end up saying something.
What I'm trying to say, right, is there's no way Levi would have got on podium without the cult, without battling me every day, and that's a fact. That is, is talking facts there. He would not have got number one based on just EQ's army. No way. Because before I joined Levi, he was, the EQ army was supporting him, and he never got on that podium. That's a fact.
I think one of the things as well, Angie, is I think you noticed. Did you say it was Athena that was commenting to say about pushing Levi? And I think that kind of impacted you a little bit because Athena's...
I mean, have I been number one on the podium? Never for over 10 minutes. But Levi's battling me, right, because it's making him money. It's a fact. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. Yeah? If he's battling me for the money, it's truth. And that's a fact.
So with the popular...
I don't hate Levi. I've got no issue with Levi, right? Yeah? Have I been on podium ever? No. But as soon as the cult, start supporting Levi, he's now suddenly number one on the popular. Have I been there? But you want to go and support Levi, somebody else, apart from the person that you hear? You know what I mean? That's crazy.
I
agree with Shell. I 100% agree with what Shell said.
I think though, I know kind of Athena was kind of picked out as somebody who was supporting Levi.
I'm not wrong. Levi's battling me, yeah? Because it makes him money. Whether you think it's jealousy or not, he makes money from battling me, right? He's never been number one on the podium before. Right? All of a sudden, he's now number one on the podium. Have I ever been number one on the podium? I've been out on here how many years? No, I haven't. But you want to go and support him. So I suggest you pop off and fuck off to Levi's live right now and go and support him. Okay? Because you don't want to put me on the podium, but you want to put someone else you don't know on the podium. I saw what I saw. The cult. Come on, let's get Levi to number one. His community is not coming over saying that about me.
But your community, like all your mods here, like Jojo, Alex, all of those guys, they're supporting you massively.
Yes, Lindsay, it's a fact. Levi would not be on number one podium without me. That's a fact. He needs me.
But Angie, what about the times where you've openly said that you battle him because it benefits you?
Yeah, but it does. Yes, it does benefit me. I'm not saying it doesn't. Yes, it does. Absolutely. I never said it did. But however, don't sit there saying that Levi's not battling without battling me because he's a friend of mine. He's battling me purely for the money.
I think it benefits you both, but I do think he's a friend. I 100% agree it benefits you both. But I think he's your friend. I think you're being a wee bit out of order. I get what you're saying, but I also think that he is a friend and you're being a wee bit harsh.
I don't think I'm being harsh. He is battling me for one reason only, and that's to get on the podium, to do as well as possible on the leaderboard. You know what I mean? Why do you think he phoned me yesterday to say, come on, Ange, get battling because you've lost money? He's battling me for money.
He wants to make money, but you make money off the back of it as well. It's difficult, but I just think that you're going...
But why are you sitting there saying we're friends? Me and Levi are not friends. Why are you sitting there saying we're friends? We're not. I don't have conversations with them like I would Eternity or my friend.
Yeah.
We make money out of each other.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the truth. That is a fact.
But you also have to be very aware.
And Dan is telling the truth. Dan is the truth, telling the truth here.
But please
listen to Dan, what he's saying. The truth.
I think that Dan's trying to drive a further wedge between what's going on. I really do. I think that Dan's seen.
No, but Dan said, Angie, do you not think you should be number one? But Levi's number one. How is Levi number one? He cam twos you. You do the content, he cam twos you, but yet he's number one. Make it make sense. That's what he's trying to say to me, and it's true. He cam twos. One sec. He cam twos me. I'm doing the content, right? He cam twos me. That's all he does is cam twos people, right? He cam twos me, but yet I'm doing all the content. He does the cam twos, but yet he's doing he's making nice money. That's exactly what he's trying to say, Dan.
To a point, I didn't disagree, but please didn't get involved with him. See, when you said that you're warming to him, he's just a Corey 2.0. Why would you even consider doing that?
What do you mean? Say again?
He's just another 2.0. You're saying you're warming to him. He's trying to drive a wedge. Some of his points were valid, yes, but he's not your friend. Levi's more your friend than he is. So please didn't start.
Dan, yeah, probably.
Right. Didn't get involved with him because he's actually probably worse than Corey.
Possibly, yeah. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, possibly.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to do what suits you. It's your platform.
Listen, I went on to Levi's live this morning. I got the cult in there saying, let's get Levi to number one. Come on, team. His team is not coming to my live saying, come on, let's get Angie to number one. You have no loyalty for me at all. So I suggest you leave my live and go watch Levi's. Because you have no loyalty. Because his team, his community is not over here. I can guarantee you they're not over here. They're not. We do a heart swap. How many people? I've got 3 people. 3 people from his community send me a heart me. 3. Wake up, 3.
See, Dan was vile in your box, and he was vile in some of the things he was saying. Going for the mods, going for some of the people in the comments and the community, and I disagree with that. Okay, I honestly disagree because he doesn't need to come in, doesn't need to slate your mods because all of us mods are there for you, right? And I don't agree when people turn around and come in the live and say, "Where the hell are your mods? What are they doing? Why aren't they here?" Because we are here. We don't always have to comment because we're looking at comments and we're sorting the shit out.
Yeah.
But I don't appreciate it when people start coming for the mods because we do all we can do. We help and we sort things out with and we have conversations with her offline. Doesn't have to be on TikTok all the time. Just because everyone wants the drama doesn't have to be on TikTok all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't like Dan because the way he was speaking about you and to you, blatantly to your face, okay, was being very vile towards you, and that's not on. Just completely having no respect for any of your mods, for starters, none of them, right? And then going at people in the comments. Yet, he was in a live where either he was cam-toing or someone else was cam-toing, okay, when someone came to your house.
Can I just ask you a question? How is someone, right, that cam-toos me or cam-toos whoever, right, which is probably my hater like Chippy, yeah, because, you know, you are giving clout to Chippy, yeah, making more money than what I'm making. Make it make sense. Now Levi is making more money than me. Now, I'm not jealous or anything of the sort, but it doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense. Levi is definitely making more money now, more than what I'm making, right? And I'm, you know, I do the FYP, I do a lot of content on TikTok. It doesn't make sense to me.
You do. I'm going to agree with you. You do a lot, okay? You do a lot. You help people out more than you should. You have too much of a good heart sometimes because you give people too much. You take people back and time again when you shouldn't do. They treat you like shit, but you bring them back again and again and again. Okay, people get annoyed because they can see what people are like, but you have too much empathy for people, and that's not something that's bad on you. It's just because it's you as a person, right? But when you've got people who are coming in your boxes and coming in the live, like totally slating people, and you're like, Well, if you think that you can do any better, then give it your best shot.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more that goes on with Angie's platform. It doesn't always have to be on flipping TikTok.
No, I'm not bad. I'm not bitter or jealous. I'm not any of those things, right? But we have been trying for the podium. We've not got on the podium. But someone that's battled me, that's never been on the podium either, got on the podium. And my eyes, jealous, telling the truth. I feel people battle me for the money. You know what I mean? To get on the podium, to do well on TikTok. You know, they need me. I don't need them. Thanks.
And can I just say, I think
I'm making people money, and it doesn't sit well with me, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think. Just want to say to the comments that Ange doesn't hate Levi. She's just getting the point that she's the queen of the app, and she's not getting to number one, and everybody else is. I think that's just the point.
Everyone that's battling me is Dave Duran. He done well. Yeah, from battling me, he done well. He made a lot of money battling me. Levi now is number one on the podium. Is doing well from battling me. Yeah, please do not say these people my friends. I don't have any friends on TikTok. People are battling me purely for the money. Sophie Bailey, money. It's all for money. Yeah, wake up. It is money.
And I get what you're saying, Ange, because there are some aspects on where you're
not my
absolutely
friends.
correct.
Stop it with all that shit.
There are some aspects where you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Right? You, like I say, you're too kind to people. You have too much empathy for people. You let them in time and time again and shit on you, right? So there's some parts that you're correct on, okay? But there's people that need to be kept out of your boxes.
Yeah.
For specific reasons.
Guys, I don't care about the money. If I did, I wouldn't have sent Levi a line, Sophie or EQ a line, which I've sent many lines to. I don't care about the money. It's not the money for me. Yeah, stop it with about the money. Sorry, Smiles.
No, it's okay, Ange. Look, because you have valid points, okay? You do honestly have valid points, right? But honestly, with some people, like with Dan...
If I cared about the money... Listen, let me tell you something. I spend more money on TikTok than most creators on here, yeah? I spent I sent many lines to EQ. I've sent Levi a line, Sophie a line. I've sent many lines to... I've done the talent show. I done one talent show when I spent one talent show on 900 quid because I couldn't make up who was the winner. So I spent 900 quid on one talent show. Now we've got a talent show coming up next week. That's another 300 quid. I spend more money on TikTok than most creators. So it's not about the money for me. It's about people I feel use me for money. Yeah? They're doing better than what I am, and that's from battling me. And that doesn't sit well with me. I don't care about the money. I've spent a lot of money on TikTok. A lot of money. Yeah, it's not about that.
And I think you should I think it should just be dropped and just do FYP because it's going to turn into something that you don't want it to turn into.
Yeah, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, because Levi's not done nothing wrong.
No, Levi has done nothing wrong. I'm not saying he's done nothing wrong, but we have promoted him heavily.
Yeah.
We have promoted him and Sophie Bailey heavily.
Levi's
Sophie Bailey was only on 400 views. She gets now 1.1k views because of our promotion, right? We have supported Levi and Sophie Bailey heavily. That's a fact.
Yeah, you said that to Levi this morning. You said that, and he did say he agrees with you. Like, you got him the platform, you got him a lot of gifters, and he said he agreed. And he thanked you for it, so I just think it just needs to be dropped.
No, I love Levi. I have no issue with Levi. Not at all. It's not Levi at all. Nothing to do with Levi.
It's just because EQ said he was upset, and I thought, right, I think it just needs to be dropped.
Why? Is he upset?
Yeah, that's what EQ
that's
said.
What EQ was saying. That's just what EQ was saying. Yeah, that's EQ.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
I don't think he's upset. It's nothing to do with Levi. Nothing to do with Levi at all. He's doing what everyone else does, with the heart me's and get me up to the leaderboard and does battles. Nothing to do with Levi. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to drop because I want to see your FYP, so I'll drop.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Listen, Ange, again, I get where you're coming from. There's certain aspects that you're right on, okay?
No, you don't understand where I'm coming from.
And hang on a second, hold on a second. Morgan, my stalker who loves me so much, are you going to give me some
Hi, Morgan.
today? Are you gonna give me some compliments today? Because you are honestly my biggest fan. How does it feel to be my biggest fan? Anyway, today's not about you, Morgan. I'm talking to Angie. So respectfully in the comments, be quiet or I will mute you. Because I have the power to mute you. Okay? That's sorted. Number one. Anyway, Ange, you know us mods are always here for you, regardless to what you want, okay? And at the end of the day, you do what you want to do, okay? But we've got...
How long has it taken me to get to podium? And I've still not got on podium. But then Levi starts battling me. He's on podium. Same with Dave Duran. Starts making loads of money out of battling me.
But then you keep letting Dave Duran...
That's exactly what's going on.
Oh, here she is. Here's my stalker. Here's my stalker.
That's up.
Here's my stalker. What have you got to say today?
Indigo Moon's unblocked.
What have you got to say to me today, Morgan?
Nothing. I don't like you.
Woohoo! She loves me because she hates me. Woohoo! My biggest fan. Brilliant. Love it. Carry on, Morgan.
I wasn't in here to speak to you. I was going to say, Angie, can you ask Indigo Moon to unmute me, please?
Oh, did you get muted? That's a shame.
Oh, did you get muted? Okay, me unmute. Unless you block the person, guys, I'll unmute. But if you want to block them, people will not be unblocked. Okay?
Smiles is desperate. It's not Christmas yet.
Love the compliments. Keep them coming. I got all day for this. I got all day for you to give me compliments, Morgan. So carry on. I'm loving it. This is the highlight of my day. I love it when you come in the box and give me so many compliments. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing. All the compliments. I love it. Anyway, and I'm going to give you a call in a little bit later on anyway. Okay, I'm going to go and get myself some lunch because I'm a nice person like that. So I'm going to speak to you later on, and Morgan can have all the time in the world in the box that she likes, because I know that she loves me deep down, really, because she's such a stalker that she loves me so much. So Morgan, love you so much. Good girl. Well done. Thanks for giving me so many wonderful comments and so many wonderful compliments, because it's so nice.
Look at the comments.
It's so nice of you. Love you, Morgan. Love you, Morgan. Bye, Morgan. See you next time in the box, Morgan.
Done.
Love you.
Bye, Miles.
Oh, did she go? Oh, that's a shame. Bye, Morgan. Love you, Morgan. Till next time.
Who we got in the box? We've got 11 people in the box. Who are these so many people in the box? 1 sec. We have Mrs. B in the box. We have that person in the box. Hello.
Hi, Ange. I just want to say that I think today's a bad day for you. You're tired and you've had wine. It's never a good thing when you've had wine.
Yeah, I'm not in a good place, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not that anyone else here gives a fuck.
We do.
No, you don't. But anyway, carry on.
And
don't even support me as a guest. Fuck off if you guess. Go support someone else.
you will be able to see the support that you have tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
I think people
of course
need to
Of
just
course.
think that it's a bad day.
Of course.
Everyone's entitled to a bad day. And to, just try to remember that you do have support with your mods and that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've had sleepless nights and do all they can for you. But when someone don't want to listen, they won't listen regardless. So I just wanted to say that. Hope you're okay and hope you're better tomorrow.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Who else is in the box?
Hi, Angie.
Hiya.
Hiya. I don't really know what's happening, but I think you'll be happy for Levi tomorrow. I think you're just on a wee low today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So are we going to change the subject?
No, we won't change the subject.
Just moan a wee bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, and that's fine, it's fine. But don't battle me to financially gain from me. I've had enough now. And that's what people are doing on the set. Facts. That's a fact.
There is people that genuinely like you that battle you. They're not all just using you for battle.
But I know what now, all bar one.
Yeah. There's too much noise in the background. Who's making that noise?
Anne.
Huh?
It's Anne in the bottom corner.
Angie?
Yeah?
What was Smile saying about Dan before?
About who?
Dan.
I can't remember what she was saying now. What was she saying?
Well, she was saying that he's been talking shit about you.
Oh, that was EQ that was saying that, yeah.
Yeah, well, when he was in your box this morning, he wasn't directing any of that at you.
What EQ said is when that woman came to my house, he was laughing.
Angie, everyone was.
Well, why would you be laughing?
You were being camped left, right and fucking centre.
We laugh at you when someone comes to your house, love.
Come to my house, I don't care.
Oh, piss off, you fucking nut. Get out of my life.
Well, I'm a nut, yeah, but so are you. So are you, Angie. You're a fucking mess, man. So
listen, if you need to go to someone's house, get off TikTok. That's it. Because it's not the right place for you. Now out. Get out.
So Angie, why do you not just try and go and just battle randoms rather than build it? If you truly feel that you're building up other people's platforms, why do you not just go and battle randoms when you want to battle, and in that way you're mixing it up?
Hi, Ange.
Hiya.
Hello, it's Ollie. You alright?
Hiya, I'm good. Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, I don't do boxes, Ange. My anxiety's through the roof, yeah, but I've had to. Absolutely adore you.
Oh, thank you, Ollie.
I think that absolutely really I do, but you need to open your eyes, Ange.
To who?
Look at what they're doing. Well, Dan for one.
Mm-hmm.
Corey. They come in your boxes and you're talking about people with the loyalty and stuff like that. But they come in your boxes and they talk down to your chat like they're scum of the earth.
You know what the difference is, Angie? Dan, whatever he is or he isn't, he doesn't come in here making out like he's your friend and blowing smoke up your arse. That's the difference. Corey has been on less than an hour. He's already taken Levi on the populars. You're still at 27. He's taken you on the dailies. And all the time you've got people coming up in your boxes blowing smoke up your arse, telling you how wonderful you are. That's great. What's that doing for your popular? What's that doing for your dailies? If that's what the point of this exercise is, that's not doing nothing for that, is it?
But the people that
where's
do
your
support
coming through? You got Smiles up here blowing smoke up your arse, arguing with the comments, muting people that might support you, because guess what? They're not in here to support Smiles. Talking about herself for 4 scores and 7 years.
Smiles just wants to be mod.
What did Smiles' little monologue do for your popular or for your dailies?
You know what I feel, Jelly, is that people. Can I be honest with you, Jelly? And it's not jealousy. It's not about money, because I've gifted EQ a lot, as you probably may know, right? I've gifted Levi, I've gifted Sophie, I've gifted many people on here. I did a talent show and gifted 900 quid. For the winner, it was 900 quid. That's how much I spent, because I couldn't, decide who was the winner. So I gave out 300 quid to 3 people.
I remember that, Ange.
Yeah, so it's not about the money for me, Jolly. It's not. You know what really bothers me is I feel I'm being used constantly. That's what it is for me. I feel like people are financially gaining from me. And I'm not talking about Levi. I'm not talking about anyone here. It does bother me, because I do get messages about, constantly. And people say, oh, they're just causing shit and whatever. But that is how I feel. You know what I mean? I just feel that people want to battle me to make money. I benefit from other people. I benefit from Levi, for example. I benefit from him like he benefits from
On
me.
this side of the app, Ange, everybody to a degree benefits from everybody. That's just the way this side of the app moves. But the only person that can make the change is you. Like, there are people around you, some of them do talk sense. But anybody that talks sense, like I say, Dan had some valid points this morning.
Yeah.
It's always mixed in with a load of shit because that's the way Dan moves. That is what it is. But he's not in here pretending he's your friend. He's quite honest and open about who he is and what he does and how he moves. So he's not in here pretending that he's your friend. He's quite open about that. Meanwhile, you've got all these clingers round you that need surgically removing from your arsehole, telling you how wonderful you are. If you're that wonderful, why are you at 26 on the Popular?
She's right, Ange. She's right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because, I mean, listen, I benefit from Levi like he benefits from me. We make money from each other. You know, we do.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Ange.
Yeah, it was just disappointing when I see my cult in this saying, come on, let's get Levi up to number 1, which is amazing because we all love Levi, but they're not on here saying that same thing. Do you know what I mean?
And that's what you got to ask yourself.
Yeah,
when it all boils down to it,
I need to ask myself, Charlie, you're right. Why they put Levi on the number 1 and not me? So I need to remove a lot of people from my platform.
Z,